my 9 years in this real estate industry will be a total waste of time if I allow you fall into these 3 deadly mistakes. Mistake number 1, have you seen people say that I trust this agent or I trust this developer just because my family, my friend, or a trusted colleague of mine referred me to them because they have done businesses in the past? This is one of the greatest mistakes that many first-time investors or uninformed investors make based off referral. Do not substitute the process with the trust you have on your friend's referral. Make sure that all the due diligences that needs to be done on the property are done before you commit your Naira for that property. Make sure the property documents are cited, the property is charted, and every other part of it is well done before you go ahead to commit your 1 kobo on that property. Second deadly mistake that I've seen many people fall into consistently is when there is manufacturer scarcity. So you see people saying, hurry and buy this property because there's a lot of interest on this property. Most of the times, many of the scarcity stunts you see in our industry are manufactured. But am I saying that there are no real scarcities? There are real scarcities, but always make sure that you have done your due diligence. You have made the necessary calls to confirm that this property really is of high demand but low in supply in a great location. If you have not been able to confirm that, please make sure to take your time. If at the end of your due diligence, the property is no longer in the market, that property might not be for you. And finally, the third deadly mistake that many people have fallen into that has cost them their hard-earned money is the fact that some of the cheapest properties you see in the marketplace goes along to become some of the most costliest in the long run. When you see a property in a location with competing properties priced higher and this one is relatively low, please be wary. Trade slowly. That might be a ticking time bomb waiting to explode in your hands immediately you pay your money. It could be a scenario of where a principality, that's a land grabber, goes to grab a property or a land from a weaker person, and boom, you surfaces the unsuspecting buyer and he hands you this land and you pay him the money. Guess what? You have bought for yourself a problem in the near future. It could also mean that the property you're buying, if you're buying from a developer, is a looming failed promises. A developer could promise you heaven on earth on paper. They're going to do this and do that, third road, heaven on earth at the end of the day, and they know they won't be able to come up with that. But because they just want to collect your money now, they give you all those promises only for you in the next 5, 6, 7 years. None of those promises were met. And guess what? You find yourself in the court trying to trash out issues you would have avoided if you have done your due diligence earlier on. And thirdly, it could be that you are waiting to carry on your head plenty community problems or plenty family problems. That's a land in dispute. So these are some of the things that makes most lands you see to be, or properties you see to be priced cheaply. And most of the times, these things are not very glary or very visible to the bare eyes. You need to do a lot of due diligence to uncover all these defaults. And that is why it is important that when you are going to buy properties, make sure you go through the right process with the right people. And having said that, I'm inviting you to come explore what we have here in Port Harcourt. And if you're in the market looking to buy lands that will not give you stress, that will not give you headache, that promises you profitability, then I'm inviting you to come see what we have here in Win Realty. Just comment land under this video and myself or my team will send you a PDF containing our portfolio and what we have in the market. And we will start that journey with you on the right footing. See you on the next video.